Hello Facebook, hello YouTube, what is up everybody? This is Ruben and I am back with another Ruben Report. For today's video, we're just going to be doing a short little update. I'm going to be doing a little bit of maintenance on the bike. It's been a little while, there's been some changes that's happened in the past couple of weeks, and I just want to give everybody a kind of update on not only how the bike is doing, but also just an update for the channel in general. So before we get started, obviously, we're going to look at the odometer so you guys can see what mileage that we're at, and then we're going to talk about some things. And we are currently at 15,958 miles. So our current tally is somewhere around 4,350 miles, almost 4,400 miles. All right, so the two main maintenance items that we're going to be addressing today is going to be one, an oil change, and then two, replacing the battery. I'm replacing the battery because I've been experiencing for the past week or so, I've been noticing that the battery has quite a bit of voltage sag when I'm trying to crank it. I guess I'm going to try to demonstrate that for you here. Let's see. Like the bike, it starts up, you know, no problem. Let me just go ahead and turn that on so you guys can see the voltage. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to turn that fuel on. Pull a little putt car thing. Let's see. You guys saw that? So it went all the way down to like 9 volts when trying to start. And there's been some times where it's had a bit of trouble starting. And so it's a good idea to make sure you guys have some type of voltage meter reading thing. Make sure I pull that again. Okay. And you know, like I said, it starts. It's fine. It's just I've been experiencing that it's had a bit of trouble starting sometimes. So we're gonna go ahead and replace the battery. I don't know how old the battery is in the bike. I generally do not put this bike on a charger because, again, I ride it every single day. It's a daily method of transportation for me. But we're going to go ahead and take the battery out. I got a new battery here. Found this one on Amazon for like 45 bucks. This is a AGM battery. Again, I don't know what type of battery is on the inside right now. We're going to take it out. We're going to take a look at it. Get it replaced. Well, before I take the battery out, I just wanted to show here that the connections, they look good. Connections look good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take this out and see what we're working with. Alright, so this is a battery that was inside of the bike. It's a Duralast Gold AGM battery. ETX 15, 220 cold cranking amps. This is actually a really good battery from AutoZone. And I found here that it has a sticker. There we go, February from 2014. So this battery is 9 years old now. So that's pretty much why we're having this low voltage cranking issue. Okay, so there you have it, 9-year-old battery. We're going to go ahead and replace that and get this new battery in here. I do definitely have to say, you know, for a battery that's 9 years old, it's done fantastic. All right, so with this new battery, we may have a problem. I was able to see here that the positive terminal is actually on the incorrect side. So we have positive on the left and negative on the right. We're on the old battery, we have positive on the right and negative on the left. And that's how it is in the bike. We have the battery supposed to go in this way with the terminals facing towards the back of the bike. And positive should be on the right side and negative should be on the left side. Bit of an oversight. The battery said in the description on the website that it was compatible with a KLR 650. Well, I guess it was wrong. So I'll have to go to the my local AutoZone or maybe even O'Reilly's and get a battery from there. If the battery from O'Reilly's or Amazon is going to last 9 years, I mean, it might as well be worth it. I really don't know how long this battery from Amazon is going to last. So, went ahead and started a refund for this one, so I'll get my money back. And we'll just have to go to the store and get another battery. So I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I just got back from AutoZone and I went ahead and bought the exact same battery, another Duralast Gold. It looks a little bit different now. ETX15L. We got the positive on the right side, negative on the left. Date stamp is June 2022. So I went ahead and just bought the same battery because, 9 years of service, it's quite impressive. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the bike and then we'll get started on the oil change. All right, battery's back in the bike. I went ahead and put it on the charger so it can charge up before I use it. We're going to go ahead and get a look at the oil now. And I have about 1,800 miles on this oil, and we are sitting at about that level. So we're going to go ahead and give it a change. So on the oil drain bolt, looks like we have a little bit of metallic buildup. We also have quite a bit of oil where the oil filter is. It's probably just because I ran it not too long ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out. Well, I'm gonna get some gloves on and I'm gonna get this out. Just give me a moment. All right, I got the filter out. It looks pretty good. You see in there. There's no any metallic buildup or anything on the filter. Clean that out. So, and there's the oil again. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up, get a new filter, get her all buttoned up, and then we'll talk about some stuff. All right, I got her filled up with oil again. I'm letting it run for a little bit, so that way the oil can cycle through. We're getting a good voltage, 14.3. Usually when the bike was running, the voltage would be anywhere between like 12.3 all the way up to 14. I would generally only see 14 if I was going like 40 miles an hour, but at idle it's at 14 now, which is good. I would just let it run a little bit more. And then once the oil is cycled all the way through, we'll go ahead and recheck the level. All right, I let the bike sit for just a little bit. So we gotta add just a teeny bit more. Right, and there we have it, up to the top. All right, that is it for the maintenance for today. I wanted to start talking about a couple updates for the channel. I don't remember how long ago it was when I stated this in one of my older videos, but I remember at some point in time when I was still riding this bike that I said that I wanted to start doing food deliveries on my bike, like Uber Eats and DoorDash. If I find the clip, I'll probably play it right here. I do have some ideas to use this bike for certain things. I was thinking about potentially even using this bike to do some food deliveries, like Grubhub or Uber Eats or DoorDash, something like that. Like, make this bike useful in some manner, you know, ride it a couple of days out of the week, try to make some money. You know, yeah, riding 60 miles a day back and forth from work every single day, you know, it's probably a little bit too much, but maybe riding a couple hours every other day, you know, from door to door, doing some food deliveries, that'll probably help me save up even some more money. Because ultimately, the bike that I would like to buy, the one that I have my eye on heavily, would be the KLR 650. Yeah, that bike is a tried and true platform, tried and true motorcycle, unkillable, and should have absolutely no problem doing exactly what it is that I've been doing with this bike day in and day out. So when I did that video at the end of August last year, I actually applied for DoorDash and Uber Eats around July timeframe, and it just took me, I don't know why, but it just took me forever to get through the background check and the whole clearance process with those two companies. But recently, literally 2 weeks ago, they went ahead and cleared all my background check and everything else, documentation. So I'm good to go and have been good to go. And the past 2 weeks, I've been experimenting, riding around in my market, you know, trying to see what works, what doesn't, and making a little bit of money while riding my KLR 650 around, which has been great. So I'm saying all that because in the coming future, I would like to put more content out about DoorDash and Uber Eats, or maybe some ride-along footage of me going out delivering food and talking about how to set your bike up for food deliveries, things of that nature. I think that'll be really cool for those who may be interested. And I guess in this section of the video, I kind of want to talk about how my channel is going to be moving forward, or kind of redirect what the channel and redefine what the channel is all about. The origin of my channel really was about documenting my experience with this particular motorcycle. And the reason why I was documenting my experience with this particular motorcycle, the CSC RX3, was because at the time, and I think it's still true to this day, no one else would do it. You know, there's just almost no information out there, at least in the manner of how I was documenting my experience. There's just no one else out there who would do it. So I went ahead and documented, you know, all the maintenance, all the upgrades, all the miscellaneous things that I've done, the top speed test, blah, 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 whatever it may be, putting content out there that I was looking for as a particular new rider or someone who was interested in this motorcycle. Obviously, with the past, most recent review about this bike, and even the 6,000 mile review video that we just saw the clip from not too long ago, obviously we know the verdict of this bike after the 1 year of ownership. So as far as content on this bike moving forward, there's not really going to be any. This bike is either going to be fixed at some point. I just do not have it in me at this point in time, or it's just going to get sold or getting rid of in some other fashion. So if there's going to be any content about this bike moving forward, it may be, just might be, about it being fixed. Otherwise, it's just going to be gone. All right. Documenting my experience about this motorcycle, my KLR 650. As far as like doing maintenance and upgrades, if certain upgrades I'll go ahead and do, but as far as maintenance in the manner of like documenting every single oil change or every single chain cleaning or every single, little thing, it's just kind of redundant and kind of boring, to be honest with you. I'll do certain upgrades, or even make, just like I did with my last video, the monthly update. I'll probably do that. So every couple months, talk about how the bike is doing, maybe go over my maintenance log. But that's more going to be for the purpose of reaching my save money on gas goal from the video that I made, using a motorcycle to save money on gas. So I'll still be logging that, and at the end of the year, after a full year, we'll be able to see how much money I saved on gas and the tally of that. And once we find out whether or not the KLR 650 helped me save money on gas, or maybe didn't help me save money on gas, once that's done, that's pretty much going to be it when it comes to documenting all the little details. But I'm mainly going to be focusing more on making content either about still my ownership experience with this bike, but I would really like to start doing the food deliveries and talking about other topics on this channel, and bring you guys along, ride-alongs, and probably just sharing my thoughts, more like a moto vlog style, and I think that'll be very interesting. All right, so that's just what I wanted to let you guys know, give you guys this little update, the direction of the channel, where it's going to be going from here on out. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope it was entertaining and informative. Until next time, guys, you gotta stay safe out there, and peace.